What happens when an incognito boss steps into his own store and comes to a halt after overhearing what the cashier says? Let's dive into a story that shows how a single day can transform everything. Lucas Harding was not your average CEO. At 53, he was the proud creator of Harding's Corner, a chain of family-run convenience stores that had flourished over the past 25 years. What had once been a modest little shop in a peaceful neighborhood had expanded into a successful franchise spanning multiple cities in the U.S. However, as his company grew, Lucas began to feel increasingly detached from the daily operations. Financial reports and executive meetings couldn't reveal whether his employees felt appreciated or if customers still received the warm, attentive service he had envisioned. Determined to get a raw perspective on his business, Lucas devised a daring strategy. He would pose as an entry-level employee in one of his stores to witness firsthand what was truly happening. He selected one of the original locations, one that had remained a beloved fixture in the community. Wearing a worn-out hoodie, distressed jeans, and an old baseball cap, he let his beard grow out and scuffed up his sneakers to perfect the disguise. He wanted to blend in completely. As he stepped into the store one early morning, the environment was already buzzing. Customers browsed the aisles, employees chatted while restocking shelves, and the rich aroma of freshly brewed coffee filled the air. Lucas introduced himself to the store manager, a woman named Denise, as Steve, a temp worker sent by corporate to help with inventory. Denise, a pragmatic yet kind woman in her late 40s, gave him a nod of approval and quickly assigned him to stock shelves at the front. As Lucas worked, he carefully observed the team. His attention repeatedly drifted toward the cashier, a young woman named Emily, likely in her mid-20s. She had an infectious spirit, greeting every customer by name, inquiring about their lives, and cracking jokes that put people at ease. It was evident she loved her work. Then, something happened that made Lucas pause. An elderly man, frail and wearing a threadbare coat, approached the counter with a few basic groceries: bread, milk, and some canned soup. He hesitated before reaching for his wallet. Emily offered him a warm smile and said, "Mr. Reynolds, don't worry about it today. This one's on me." The old man's eyes shimmered with gratitude. "Emily, I can't keep accepting this. You'll get in trouble." Emily leaned in slightly and whispered, "It's okay, really. Just consider it a little kindness." Lucas felt a surge of emotion. A cashier covering a customer's groceries out of her own pocket? That was remarkable. Over the next several hours, he discreetly watched Emily. He saw her quietly paying for small items, adding extra goods into bags, and subtly giving discounts to those who were struggling. Something about her selflessness deeply moved him. During a break, Lucas sat down next to Emily in the break room, still maintaining his cover as Steve. "Hey, Emily," he said casually, "I noticed you helping a lot of customers today. Why do you do it?" Emily hesitated before shrugging. "A lot of our regulars are going through tough times. Mr. Reynolds lost his wife last year. There's a single mom who shops here with her daughter. Sometimes she just doesn't have enough. I help when I can. I've been there myself." Lucas furrowed his brow. "What do you mean?" She exhaled softly. "My younger brother and I bounced around different homes growing up. When our mom passed, I had to step up and take care of him. I worked late shifts just to make sure we had food on the table. I guess I just don't want anyone else to feel that kind of struggle." Lucas was taken aback. Despite barely making enough for herself, she still chose to give so much to others. The next day, Lucas struck up a conversation with another employee, a longtime stockroom worker named Gus. When he mentioned Emily, Gus nodded knowingly. That girl's got a heart of gold. She's been looking after her little brother since she was a teenager. Hardly ever takes a sick day. I keep telling her to focus on herself, but she just waves me off. That was all Lucas needed to hear. He knew he had to take action. At the conclusion of his undercover assignment, he called for a staff meeting. As the employees gathered, he pulled off his cap and hoodie. "Hi, everyone," he began. "I'm Lucas Harding, the CEO of Harding's Corner." The room went silent. Emily's mouth fell open in shock. Lucas smiled. "I've spent the past few days working alongside you, and I've witnessed firsthand the passion and dedication that keeps this store thriving. And Emily, your kindness is extraordinary. You go above and beyond for customers, not because you have to, but because you truly care. That doesn't just make you a fantastic employee, it makes you an incredible human being." Emily looked down, overwhelmed. "That's why I'm promoting you to a management position with a well-deserved salary increase," Lucas announced. "Additionally, I'm launching a support fund for employees in need, inspired by the generosity you show every day." Tears welled in Emily's eyes. "I don't even know what to say. I never did any of this expecting anything in return." Lucas gave a reassuring smile. "And that's exactly why you deserve it." From that moment forward, the store became a shining example for others in the chain. Employees felt more appreciated, customers felt genuinely valued, and Lucas committed himself to staying connected with the people who made his business a success. And to think, it all began with one undercover visit. That's the story, folks. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from, and if you enjoyed this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more heartwarming stories. See you in the next one.